Penalty kicks in football are the most tense moments footballers experienced. Most of the times the players score and celebrate, but some of the times some weird and funny things happen. And that's what we're looking at today as we go through the 10 most funny penalty kicks in football. This first penalty kick is hilarious. This American team is taking a penalty and the goalkeeper tries an unorthodox technique to try and put off the penalty taker. He tries cartwheeling across the goal line, but this does not work as the penalty taker scores anyway. But then to add salt to the injury, he then taunts the goalkeeper and starts cartwheeling himself. This next footballer scores an astonishing penalty. Most penalty kick takers are nervous and are overwhelmed with pressure, but this footballer scores backflip penalties. Backflip penalties, you heard me right. When he shoots the ball, he turns the kick into a backflip, and this isn't just a one-time thing. He does this almost every single chance he gets.
Какой шикарный удар прямо в девятину от Норика Абдаляна. Ну что ж, у нас прямо настоящая феерия стандартов в сегодняшний игровой день. Да и в принципе здесь в Казани такой красивый пенальти сейчас забивает Норик Абдалян, который, мне кажется, многие будут помнить уже очень долго, как тот самый штрафной.
This NBA basketballer, Dirk Nowitzki, probably has the best run-up in football history. In this penalty, he takes super dramatic steps towards the ball with a jokey, serious face. He did this because it's a charity match and it's not as serious as a real game. In this next penalty, the player hits the crossbar and the goalkeeper celebrates, probably because this means his team has won the game. But as the goalkeeper celebrates, the ball bounces back into the goal, making the goalkeeper look really stupid. Weirdly enough though, this isn't the only time this has happened. This also happened in a professional match. If the goalkeeper didn't celebrate, he could have actually saved the ball in this instance.
Elfmeter Witz beim Spiel den Oberliga-Aufstieg in Südtirol. Beim Stand von 4:4 tritt Michael Palmer vom ASV Tramin an und setzt den Ball gegen die Latte. Loris Angeli ist außer sich vor Glück. Der Torwart von Drô Calcio stürmt aus seinem Kasten. Palmer hingegen kann es nicht fassen. Beide bemerken allerdings nicht, dass der Ball noch im Spiel ist und ganz langsam und allmählich doch noch den Weg ins Tor findet. Die Schiedsrichter geben den Treffer.
This next penalty involves a cheating goalkeeper and a rough fall. When this referee announces a penalty kick, the goalkeeper... This next penalty shows the team's goalkeeper actually taking a penalty, which is definitely unusual, but nonetheless, he actually scores. But in an unexpected twist, the team which has just conceded quickly from kickoff shoots the ball towards goal, which is obviously empty because the goalkeeper hasn't actually made it back in time yet, and they actually score into an empty goal.
2004. Leverkusen's penalty taker back then was the goalkeeper, Hans-Jörg Butt. He stepped up and converted at Schalke. But his joy at making it 3-1 was short-lived. The Royal Blues had a plan. Schalke kicked off and Leverkusen had a problem. The keeper wasn't back in his net and suddenly the stadium held its collective breath. Mike Hanker's masterstroke, a lightning strike from the centre circle to pull a goal back. Hans-Jörg Butt was taken by surprise, Joy turned to frustration. Leverkusen stunned, but appeals were useless. The goal stood. Leverkusen won 3-2 in the end, but Mike Hanke's moments of cunning and his goals straight from the restart will forever be remembered at Schalke.
This next penalty is definitely one you won't forget anytime soon. In this game, the two teams are surrounding the penalty area, but just before the penalty is taken, a pitch invader actually runs onto the pitch and takes the penalty instead, and actually ends up scoring before he's chased off by security and sent out of the stand. This next bizarre penalty comes from Arsenal legend Robert Pires. He's up for taking the penalty and he tries something new with this one. In this penalty, instead of striking the ball at goal, he taps the ball to try and pass it to another teammate. But this goes completely wrong and he messes up the opportunity, making him look stupid.
What's he done? Well, he pretended to take it and then didn't seem to take it. And the referee's given a free kick the other way. What an extraordinary incident.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? I don't know.
Thierry Henry had a spot of bother along with Robert Pires against Manchester City recently. It's all right tonight.
This next penalty is quite possibly the worst penalty kick you'll ever see in your life. This Brazilian team wins a penalty, but maybe the kick taker isn't in the right mindset because he has one of the worst misses you'll see. He miskicks the ball so bad that it ends up absolutely nowhere near the goal.
Vai apitar o juiz. O juiz está ali bem situado. Olha, direitinho. Vai correr para a bola de pé direito. Que isso? Ele escorregou. Ele escorregou. Tem ali tufo de grama. O local ali é bem escorregadio. Ele não conseguiu.
This penalty is one of the most bizarre you'll ever see. In this clip, the penalty kick taker actually misses the ball, hits the crossbar, just missing the top of the net, but luckily it comes towards the player again, hits him on the head and goes into the goal. When you'll see it, you'll probably be completely shocked like I was. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.